It comes only from the mouth of the teacher as the walk, and it is to be handled by the student as Shravana. So these Upanishads are to be heard and listened to, not to be read and studied. There is no reading, there is no studies in the Gurukula. There is only attentive listening. And the listening has to be done by the ear, with the mind plastered behind the ear. Generally, we use the word here only in places where politicians speak. When they speak, we always say, when we like what they speak, we say, "Hear, hear," which means don't listen, don't listen. Only hear, don't listen. What is the difference between hearing and listening? Hearing is one through one ear, giving out through the other ear. Hearing through both ears, allowing it to get percolated in the mind, to be assimilated by the mind, to become part and parcel of your own self, is called listening. The T is very silent there. That is the most important thing in listening. L-I-S-T-E, T is silent. That's where it takes place. The listening takes place in silence. Listening takes place in silence. What silence? When all the murmurs that are going on in the mind, when all the stress and the strain that is there in the mind is laid aside or put to rest or made to go to sleep by a lullaby, such a mind becomes silent. And such a silent mind becomes a beautiful vehicle to receive this illumination. Upanishads are vehicles that enlighten you. They illumine you. They don't instruct you. And in the class, the teacher and the student have to put their best efforts together. Teacher must put forth his best effort, student also must put forth his best effort, and then listening takes place. It is two-sided, not one way. It is a two-way traffic. Therefore, you find almost all the shastras that are there in our culture are in the form of a dialogue, not a monologue. And the dialogue starts with a student posing a question. The one who sets the question paper here is a student, and the one who answers the examination is the teacher. Exactly the opposite of what we do in the universities and the colleges. There the teachers set question papers in such a way that they will take credit by saying nobody can answer the questions. That's typical question paper. They set questions, the students have to struggle hard to find out the answers. Here, student raises the doubt and the teacher clears the doubt. Teaching takes place only when students have doubts. There are three varieties of persons in the world. Humanity can be divided into three categories. Those that have no doubts, therefore no teaching is necessary. Those who know everything, therefore no teaching is never necessary. Those who know something but still don't know everything. And what they know is also not clear. To such persons alone, teaching is done. Suppose you know nothing, I can't teach you. Suppose you know everything, there is no necessity for you to know. Nor is it for me to tell. Suppose you have something and you are not clear about it, then there is an occasion for me to clear the confusion there. So Upanishad talks to a student who has in him a base. What is the base? A mixture of Satya and Mithya. Avidya is not absence of knowledge. It is confused knowledge, confounded knowledge. Knowledge is there, but not clear. Like a pond of dirty water. Water is there, sorry I can't drink it. Why? Contaminated by dirt. There is water and there is dirt. Both are mixed. I am thirsty, I want to drink the water. Then the dirt must be removed and the limpid, crystal clear water must be available for me to slake my thirst. Similarly here, the teacher's duty is not to hand over the knowledge, not to point out the knowledge, but to remove the confusion that is there in the mind of the student. Just as when the sun that is shining in the sky is shrouded by a thick form of dense clouds, people say there is no sunlight now, only partial sunlight. What you have to do is wait for the clouds to clear, then the whole sunlight comes. You can't say there is no light at all, because that light by which you recognize the clouds in the sky was sunlight only. When you say, I don't know, there is a light in you which makes you see what you don't know. When you say, I don't know, you have to write before the sentence, I don't know, I know, I don't know.